Digestive system. First, let me give you a brief context about digestive system. Digestive system includes digestive tract and its accessory organs which process food into molecules that can be absorbed and utilized by the cells of the body. Food undergoes three types of processes in the body. First is digestion, second, absorption, and the last part is elimination.
Pathologies in digestive system. The mouth. The mouth is the oral cavity is a part of the digestive tract. It is adapted to receive food by ingestion. Tongue. The flexible muscular organ seated in the floor of the oral cavity, it is primarily used as a main organ of taste for food moving and swallowing, in sound, modification in speech, and of capturing food. Salivary glands. Salivary glands play an important role in digestion because they make saliva. Saliva helps moisten food so we can swallow it more easily. Pharynx. The pharynx is situated behind the nasal cavity, an oral cavity, and above the larynx and esophagus. The pharynx function is a part of the alimentary canal and as an airway in our upper respiratory system. Epiglottis. The epiglottis is one of the 9 cartilage that join to the form of laryngeal skeleton as known as the larynx of voice box, which is a structure of the axial skeleton. Esophagus. The esophagus is an approximately 23 to 25 centimeter long, hollow muscular tube extending from the pharynx to the stomach. It is the narrowest part of the alimentary canal. Pathetic waves in esophagus forced to the food mass. Liver. The liver is regulate most common chemical levels in the blood and excrete a product called bile. This helps carry away waste product from the liver. All the blood leaving the stomach and the intestine process through the liver. A large lobe glandular organ in abdomen vertebrates involve many metabolic processes. The next reporter will be Amihan Soratos.
Stomach. The stomach acts as a temporary storage site for food and plays a critical role in the initial digestion of protein. Gallbladder. The gallbladder role in the digestion and absorption of fats by storing and concentrating bile. Pancreas. The pancreas is an important organ in the digestive system as it performs both exocrine and endocrine function. Large intestine. The large intestine is a finalizing the digestion process, absorbing important nutrients, and maintaining water balance. Small intestine. The small intestine serves as the site of nutrient absorption, digestion, secretion, transportation, and immune function. Appendix. While the exact function of the appendix in the digestive system is not fully understood, it's believed to play a role in immune function and storage of beneficial gut bacteria. Rectum. The rectum plays a role in the final stage of digestion and elimination of waste from the body. The next reporter will be to Marites Reperso.
Anus. Eliminates the waste from the body, maintaining bowel control and protecting digestive system from potential harm. Ingestion is to consume and prepare food for further digestion, absorption, and utilization by the body. Metabolism. Its function is to break down food, absorb nutrients, regulate metabolic rates, synthesize and store energy reserves. Insulin helps to regulate and maintain blood glucose levels by promoting glucose uptake in cells. Thesis. Its function is to eliminate waste material, toxins, and bacteria from the body and contribute to the maintenance of a healthy gut microbiome. Gastrin. It stimulates the secretion of gastric acid, regulates gastric mobility and intestinal transit time, and facilitates the release of pancreatic enzymes. The next reporter will be Angela Lagonero.
Aging process of digestive system. Aging increases in body's vulnerability to a variety of disease and illness. Digestion issues can show symptoms at any age. However, it is commonly affected in all individuals who suffer from diverticulitis, stomach pain, gas, and irritable bowel syndrome. Age-related changes to the digestive system. First, mouth. The most significant change to the mouth with the age is the loss of teeth. This is caused by the combinations of bone loss and jaw. Additional changes to the mouth includes a decreased level of saliva production, weaker mucus production, and diminution of taste. Esophagus. Many other people experience difficulty in swallowing. Most of this is a result from incomplete relaxations of the lower esophageal sphincter, but it could be a result of a neurological disorder. Stomach. The mucous membrane of the stomach thins with age, resulting in lower levels of mucus, hydrochloric acid, and digestive enzymes. This reduces the digestion of protein and may result of chronic atrophic gastritis. Small intestine. The walls of the small intestine atrophy with age. It alters the shape of the villi saliva and reduces the surface across the absorption occurs. Large intestine. The walls of the large intestines atrophy with age. The thinning of the walls results out pockets from the wall. Pancreas. The number of secretory cells in the pancreas decreases with age. This results in a decrease in the level of fat digestion. Liver. While the liver reduces in size with age, it does not show any significant reduction in ability to perform its various functions in health elderly people. Age-related medical condition that affect digestion. First, dysphagia, difficulty of swallowing in common in older individuals. Functional dyspepsia is a chronic disorder of sensations and movement in upper digestive tract. Gastroesophageal reflux disease occurs when the upper portions of the digestive tract is not functioning properly, causing stomach contents to flow back into the esophagus. Diabetes. Older individual tends to develop diabetes that can affect the bowel and digestive system. Hypertension. is a major health conditions that are common in older adults. This high blood pressure, sometimes called the silent killer, often doesn't cause signs of illness that you can see or feel. And then blockage in the arteries. Blockage in blood vessels are quite prevalent among elderly persons. Blood flow in the intestine can be affected by artery blockages. Diseases that affect relative digestive conditions. Diarrhea occurs when digestive tract pushes matter through it too quickly. Constipations. This process might slow down and one becomes old. When this happens, the body absorbs more water from the meal, which might cause constipations. Colon cancer. It is due to the increased chance of having polyps and the colon A. Diverticular disease. Diverticulosis is very frequent in those over 60. This condition arises when the tiny pouches that border the colon bulge out the weak areas along with intestinal wall. The next reporter will be Misha Talantor, how to take care of the digestive system.
How to take care of the digestive system. And here are the several ways to keep your digestive system healthy. First, quit your bad habits like smoking. Smoking can make pancreatitis worse, and it also increases the risk of more damage in liver diseases. Next is to keep your weight in healthy range by living an active lifestyle. Third, eat a balanced healthy diet by drinking a lot of water and avoid fatty foods and also to avoid skipping your meals. Next is exercise several times a week if not every day. And lastly, learn different ways to reduce stress like taking a break from smoking or drinking alcohol. Learn to take care of your digestive system.
Urinary system. What is urinary system? Principal function of the urinary system is to maintain the volume and composition of the body fluids within the normal limits. Its major role in the excretion, other organs contribute to excretory function.
Terminologies in urinary system. Bladder. A hollow organ in human that stores urine from the kidneys before disposal by urination. Renal pelvis. Urine collects and it's funneled into the ureter. Nephron. It is the minute or microscopic structural and functional unit of kidney. Urethral sphincter. Two muscles used to control the exit of urine in the urinary bladder through the urethra. Kidney tubules. Returns needed substances to your blood and removes waste. Urethra. It is a tube that connects the urinary bladder to the urinary meatus for the removal of urine from the body of both females and males. Kidney. Two reddish-brown, bean-shaped blood filtering organs. The next reporter will be Josette.
Loop of Henle. Its main function is to reabsorb water and sodium chloride from the filtrate. Afferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole is an arteriole that feeds blood into the glomerulus. The renal arterioles play a central role in determining glomerular hydraulic pressure. Ureter. The ureter is a tube that carries urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. There are two ureters, one attached to each kidney. Glomerulus. The filtering unit of the kidney is a specialized bundle of capillaries that are uniquely situated between two resistance B cells. Efferent arteriole. The efferent arterioles are blood vessels that part of the urinary tract of organisms. Allantois. The function of the allantois is to collect liquid from the embryo as well as to exchange gases used by the embryo. Urine. Urine is a liquid byproduct of metabolisms in humans and in many other animals. Urine flows from the kidneys through the ureters to the urinary bladder. The next reporter will be Jinky Lu David.
Homeostasis, any self-regulating process by which biological systems tend to maintain stability. pH, urine pH, is a measure of acidity or alkalinity of urine. Secretion, in which occurs in proximal tubule section of the nephron, is responsible for the transport of certain molecules out of the blood and into the urine. Peristalsis is the automatic wave-like movement of muscles that line your gastrointestinal tract. UTI, urinary tract infection, are common infections that happen when bacteria, often from skin of rectum, enter the urethra. Diuretic, also called as water fills, it helps your kidney put extra salt and water into your urine or pee. The next reporter will be Mac.
Aging process of the urinary system. Age-related changes to the urinary system. Kidney. After the age of 40, there's a decrease in the number of cells within the kidney. At this is happening there is a thickening of connective tissue, capsule surrounding the organ, and a decrease in the thickness of the cortical region. Bladder and urethra. The wall of the bladder and urethra are made of smooth muscle. With age, this tissue weaken and is less elastic. This means that the bladder is less able to expand and contract in older people. As a result, the bladder of the elderly people have a capacity of approximately one half of the young adult, and the bladder are unable to fully evacuate the urination. Age-related dysfunction of the urinary system. Urinary incontinence is the involuntary passing of urine through the urethra. Between 30 to 50% of the elderly people suffer from the urinary incontinence. Incontinence is caused by weakening of the urethral sphincter and the muscle of the pelvic floor. Nocturia. Nocturia is defined as excessive urination at night while having to urinate multiple times in the night is not serious in itself or can contribute to insomnia. Between around 60 to 80% of people over the age of 65 experience nocturia. Benign hyperplasia. Benign hyperplasia is defined as the enlargement of the prostate gland. The prostate gland is an organ of the male reproductive system. When it large, the prostate gland put pressure on the urethra. Over the time, it increase the pressure on the urethra, make it difficult to bladder to be fully evacuated. Carcinoma of the prostate. Carcinoma of the prostate is the most common cancer in the old men. Over 50% of men over 70 years of age show a sign of prostate cancer. Prostate cancer is detected by a medical history of blood test and rectal exam that allow the physician to palpitate the prostate and check up on unusual masses. If masses is detected, a cancer is diagnosed and is confirmed by biopsy of the cell. Pyelonephritis. Pyelonephritis is an inflammation of the kidney caused by a bacterial infection or biliary infection. The initial infection may be because of the urinary tract or UTI that travel to the kidney into the blood or lymph. Renal calculi. Renal calculi, also known as kidney stone, become progressive, more common with the age. Presence of the stone in the kidney do not typically cause problem to severe enough to be detected. However, the passage of the renal calculi from the kidney through the ureter, bladder, and urethra can be extremely painful. Additionally, the stone may become large into the ureter or cause ulceration in the lining of the urinary tract. The next reporter will be Leah Jean Tebes.
How to care of the urinary system. Here are the several ways to keep your urinary system healthy. First, eat plenty of fruit and vegetable. Some people with bladder problems find that some foods and drinks, such as sodas, artificial sweetness, spicy food, citrus fruits, and juices make bladder problems worse. Changing your diet may help you feel better. Next, avoid excess salt. More than half of the woman body is made of water, so it's important that you are drinking enough. Next, watch your blood pressure. Pelvic floor exercises, also known as Kegel exercises, help hold urine in the bladder. Daily exercises can stretch this muscle, which can help keep urine from leaking when you're seen. Next, exercise regularly can help prevent bladder problems as well as constipation. It can also help maintain in a healthy weight. Next, don't smoke or drink too much alcohol. For many people, drinking alcohol can make bladder problems worse. Serpentine drinks like coffee, tea, and most sodas. Next, stay hydrated. Too much salt boiled up into colon called constipation can cause pressure on the bladder and keep it from expanding.
And that was the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for listening. It was presented by Group 3, namely yours truly, Lavinia Mayardo, Angela Lagunero, Mac Jason Kaluwag, Leah Jean Teves, Amihan Soratos, Marites Reverso, Rolinda Hanyal, Jing Kilu David, Josette Nabuya, Misha Ayenta Lantor, and Ranel Gabriel Gong.